Stop everything. Yes, right now. Put down what's in your hand, quiet your mind, and listen, because what you're about to hear is not coincidence. This is not entertainment. This is not just another message on your screen. This is a divine interruption. God is saying, this is no joke. You've been asking for a sign. You've been searching for clarity, wondering if heaven still sees you. And this, right here, is your confirmation. The words you are hearing are not random, they are appointed. Every syllable, every pause, every breath has been orchestrated by the one who knows your heart better than you do. He says, I have watched you. I have seen the tears you tried to hide. I have heard the words you could not speak. You think no one noticed how hard you've been fighting, how much you've endured. But I did. You've carried weight after weight, smiled through storms, and tried to stay strong while your soul was shaking. But now, listen carefully, because this is a warning born from love, not fear. This is not a game. The time you are in is sacred. The days ahead are not ordinary. Heaven is shifting, and the earth is trembling with signs of change. God is calling his people to wake up, to rise from distraction, to turn away from what's been draining their spirit. He's saying, enough pretending, enough postponing your purpose, enough compromise. You've been playing small when you were made to stand tall. You've been delaying obedience, waiting for perfect timing. But there is no more time to waste. The Spirit of God is saying, this is no joke. The season of lukewarm faith is over. The season of shallow belief is ending. I'm calling you to stand firm, to live fully, to walk boldly. You have no idea how close you are to breakthrough. You have no idea how near you are to the turning point. But the enemy knows. That's why he's been whispering louder, feeding doubt, stirring confusion. That's why your sleep has been restless, your peace unsettled. Because hell knows something heaven is about to release, and it involves you. Listen, there's a divine shaking happening right now, not to destroy you, but to wake you up. Every delay, every disappointment, every closed door was not rejection, it was redirection. God was keeping you from something smaller because he's preparing you for something greater. You thought he was silent, but he's been strategizing. You thought he forgot, but he's been forming. You thought you were stuck, but he's been strengthening you for what's coming. This message is not to scare you. It's to anchor you. Because the days ahead will test what you believe. There will be noise, fear, distraction, temptation, but you cannot afford to drift. The Lord says, my child, this is the hour to return to me, to trust me again, to walk in my truth, even when the world calls it foolish. You've seen the headlines, you've felt the tension in the air. The world is not as it was, and it will not return to what it used to be. Systems will shake, voices will clash, but my word stands, my truth remains, my promises will not fail. Don't treat this message lightly. Heaven doesn't speak idly. When I say this is no joke, I mean it. There are choices you're making now that will echo through eternity. There are doors you're standing before that will either draw you closer to me or pull you further from my will. You've been asking me for direction, and here it is. Turn your heart fully back to me. I've been whispering, nudging, warning. But too many of my children scroll past my voice. They treat holy things as common. They treat conviction as inconvenience. But I'm patient because I love you. I don't want you to miss what I'm doing. I don't want you to drift into distraction while your destiny waits untouched. Stop everything and listen. The shaking you feel in your life is not punishment. It's preparation. I'm exposing what's false, tearing down what's fragile, and building something unshakable in you. You've asked for strength, and I'm giving it, but not through ease. You've asked for peace, and I'm giving it, but not through comfort. I'm shaping you, molding you, refining you, because what's coming will require unshakable faith, unwavering trust, and eyes fixed on me. The storm that's been swirling around you is not meant to drown you. It's meant to awaken the warrior within you. You are stronger than you think, but you've forgotten who gave you that strength. You've relied on people, on plans, on your own understanding, and it's left you weary. But I'm calling you back to your source, back to your knees, back to the quiet place where my voice still speaks louder than the world. Don't scroll past this. Don't brush this off. God says, this is no joke. This is your wake-up call, your holy interruption, your divine reminder that eternity is closer than it feels. You've been asking me for change, but I'm asking you for surrender. You've wanted transformation, but you've resisted obedience. You've prayed for blessings, but held on to burdens I never asked you to carry. Lay them down. Lay down the fear. Lay down the control. Lay down the need to understand. Because faith doesn't demand clarity, it requires trust. I see your pain. I see your confusion. I see how the world has made you question what's real. But my truth doesn't waver with opinion. My love doesn't fade with failure. My grace doesn't run out with time. I'm still here. I've always been here, waiting, watching, loving, and calling you closer. If you can feel this truth stirring in your spirit, comment 777 right now. That number isn't magic. It's a symbol of completion, a declaration that you receive this word as yours. Heaven moves when faith responds. You've been standing at a crossroads, feeling the tension between what was and what's next. That's not confusion, it's transition. You're leaving behind a season that can't carry you where you're going. The friendships that faded, the plans that fell apart, the opportunities that closed it wasn't loss. It was alignment. I'm removing what's temporary to make room for what's eternal. You thought you were being rejected, but you were being redirected. You thought doors were closing because I was silent, but I was protecting you from what you couldn't see. This is no joke. The enemy wanted you trapped in cycles of distraction, tied to things that keep your spirit small. But I've broken the cycle. I've loosed the chains. You are stepping into something new, and it begins with surrender. Don't look back. Don't rehearse old pain. Don't repeat old stories. You are not who you used to be. The world has changed, and so have you. I've set you apart for such a time as this, not to blend in, but to stand out, to shine in the dark, to carry my presence wherever you go. And yes, I know it's hard. I know you've felt tired, misunderstood, unseen, but none of it has been wasted. Every tear you've shed has watered the soil of your next season. Every setback has been a setup. Every delay has been divine timing. You thought you were being held back, but I was preparing you to handle what's ahead. Stop everything and listen, because the window of grace you're standing in right now will not stay open forever. When I say this is no joke, it's not to scare you, it's to wake you. The world mocks what is sacred, but I'm calling my children to holiness, to purpose, to purity of heart. You can't mix light with darkness and expect peace. You can't chase worldly success and expect spiritual fulfillment. You can't serve fear and faith at the same time. Choose me, even when it costs you comfort. Choose truth, even when it costs you approval. Choose love, even when it costs you pride. If this message is resonating, hit that like button right now. not for me, but as a public declaration that you're choosing light over darkness, faith over fear, obedience over convenience. Heaven takes note when faith takes action. The Spirit of the Lord says, I'm calling you deeper. No more surface faith. No more halfway devotion. I want all of you, your thoughts, your choices, your time, your heart. Because what's coming will require complete trust. You've been running on empty, trying to fill the silence with noise, trying to find meaning in things that don't last. But I am calling you back to stillness, to the place where you first knew my voice. The world has taught you to move fast, to chase more, to measure worth by what you have. But I measure you by who you are, by the purity of your heart, by the faith that still flickers even when the fire feels small. I'm not impressed by performance. I'm moved by honesty. Come to me with your mess, not and your mask. I don't need your perfection. I desire your surrender. Because when you bring me your weakness, I bring you my strength. When you bring me your fear, I fill you with courage. When you bring me your lack, I open the storehouses of heaven. You've been praying for financial freedom, and I've heard every word. But freedom doesn't start in your wallet, it starts in your heart. When you trust me more than your resources, when you give without fear, when you walk by faith instead of numbers, that's when provision begins to flow. I'm not limited by economies, inflation, or systems of man. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. The gold and silver are mine. You've been waiting on a paycheck, but I've been waiting on your trust. This is no joke, the days of easy comfort are ending, but so are the days of spiritual starvation. I'm about to feed my people in the wilderness, to provide in impossible places, to open doors no man can shut. But you must be ready to move when I say move. You can't cling to comfort and expect calling. I've placed gifts inside of you that have been sleeping. You've said, maybe one day, but I'm saying, today. The world doesn't need another imitation. It needs your authenticity. The world doesn't need more noise. It needs your voice. I've anointed you for impact, not just existence. Don't bury your talent because of fear. Don't silence your light because others don't understand it. When I lit the flame inside you, I never meant for it to be hidden. The time for hesitation is over. This is the moment of obedience. You've been asking for signs, confirmations, clarity, and here it is. I am speaking plainly. Step forward. Write the book. Start the ministry. Heal the relationship. Forgive the one who hurt you. Break the habit that's been breaking you. You already have the power. You just haven't used it. My child, this is no joke. There is a war for your attention. The enemy cannot destroy you, so he distracts you. He fills your mind with fear, your schedule with noise, your heart with anxiety. But I am your peace. I am your refuge. You can't hear my whisper when the volume of the world is so loud. Silence the noise. Turn off the lies. Come back to me. You think you're waiting on me, but in truth, I've been waiting on you. Waiting for you to believe again, to trust again, to rise again. I've already gone before you. The path is set. The provision is in place. The angels have been assigned. You just need to move. Faith is not a feeling. It's a decision. And when you decide, heaven moves. The shaking you felt in your finances, your relationships, your emotions, it's not punishment, it's purification. I'm separating what's real from what's false, what's stable from what's shallow. I'm refining your circle, removing voices that dilute your purpose. Don't cling to what I've removed. Let it go. You've prayed for destiny. But destiny requires discipline. You've asked for blessing, but blessing requires boundaries. I'm teaching you to guard your peace, to protect your spirit, to value your time. Stop wasting energy on what doesn't align with your assignment. You're not called to everything, you're called to something specific. If this word is stirring your spirit, comment 777 right now. It's your sign of agreement, your declaration that you're saying yes to the shift. Heaven sees your faith, and faith moves mountains. I know you feel weary. I know there are days you wonder if any of this matters. You pray, and it feels like silence. You believe, and it still hurts. You try to hold on, but the weight feels endless. Listen to me, it's not endless. The storm has a limit. The pain has an expiration date. You will not stay here forever. What you're carrying now is birthing something greater than you can imagine. When a seed is buried, it looks like the end, but it's actually the beginning. You're not buried, you're planted. And soon, what's been growing in the dark will break through into the light. But don't rush the process. Roots must grow before fruit can appear. I'm teaching you patience not to punish you, but to protect your promise. Because premature blessings can destroy unprepared hearts. I'm not denying you, I'm developing you. I'm not withholding, I'm working. This is no joke, the battles you've faced are proof of your calling. The warfare around you confirms the anointing within you. Hell doesn't fight what it doesn't fear. And the enemy fears what's inside you, because he knows it's powerful. You've been thinking the attacks mean you're weak, but they actually mean you're dangerous to darkness. So lift your head, straighten your shoulders, breathe. You're still here, because I've kept you. The car accidents you avoided, the sickness that didn't take you, the nights you almost gave up. You survived not by luck, but by grace. You were covered when you didn't even realize it. My angels stood between you and destruction. You're alive for a reason, and that reason is unfolding now. Don't take this lightly. Don't take me lightly. This is no joke. The time for casual faith is over. I'm raising up people who will carry fire, not fear. Who will walk in truth, not trend. Who will love deeply, live boldly, and stand firmly when the world bows to compromise. You are one of them. That's why you feel different. That's why you don't fit in. You were never meant to. The calling on your life won't let you settle. The purpose within you won't let you quit. You've tried to walk away, but something always pulls you back. That's me. Because I have invested too much in you to let you waste your potential on temporary comfort. Stop everything and hear me. The time is now. Not next month, not when things feel easier, not when you have it all figured out. Now, heaven is open. The atmosphere is shifting. The window of opportunity is here. Obedience activates overflow. Faith unlocks favor. Trust releases transformation. If you've been waiting for a clear word, this is it. Step into the assignment I've given you. Don't fear lack, I will provide. Don't fear rejection, I will affirm. Don't fear failure, I will redeem. The Spirit says, I'm moving quickly. What used to take years will now happen in moments. What was delayed is now being delivered. But I need your yes. I need your faith. I need your focus. Because distractions will come dressed as opportunities, and not every open door is from me. Discernment will be your safety. The noise of this world is about to increase confusion, division, deception. But my sheep know my voice. Stay close, stay grounded, stay alert. This is no joke. The days ahead will reveal hearts. What's hidden will be exposed. But those who stand on my word will not be shaken. You will see the fall of idols, the shifting of nations, the breaking of systems. But do not fear. Fear is the enemy's language. Faith is mine. When the world panics, you will have peace. When others collapse, you will stand firm. Because your foundation is not built on sand, but on my truth. If this message is reaching your spirit, hit that subscribe button and join this family of faith. Together, we're building something eternal, a generation anchored in truth, walking in purpose, unshaken by fear. The time is short, but my grace is sufficient. The world will grow darker, but your light will grow stronger. You are not here by accident. You were born for this time, this era, this purpose. You're not just surviving the chaos, you're chosen to bring peace into it. This is no joke, the heavens are aligning, and I am calling you to awaken. The season of spiritual sleep is over. Arise, shine, for your light has come. What you've been praying for is closer, more than you think, but it requires your obedience, your faith, your surrender. I am not distant. I am not silent. I am here, closer than your breath. Speaking now, warning now, loving now. Stop everything. Be still. Listen. This is not just another message. This is your moment, your confirmation, your divine encounter. Don't let it pass you by. Comment 777 if you feel the presence of truth in these words, because this is your sign that heaven is speaking directly to you, and your faith is being recorded in eternity. And now, as you sit here, listening, breathing, feeling the weight of these words, I need you to know this truth. I have never left you, not once, not for a moment. Even when you thought I was silent, I was speaking through the stillness. Even when you felt abandoned, I was carrying you through the fire. You didn't survive by accident. You were sustained by purpose. You are still standing because grace refused to let you fall. My child, this is no joke. What I am about to release in your life will not be small. It will not be ordinary. It will not be explainable by human reason. It will be me. Unmistakably, undeniably me. You have walked through the valley, but you will not stay there. The season of testing is ending, and the season of transformation is beginning. The things that once broke you will soon bless you. The pain that tried to destroy you will become the platform for your testimony. You have asked me, when will it be my turn? And I say, now. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your divine shift. Everything that felt delayed was only being aligned. Everything that was hidden is being revealed. You will see restoration in the very areas where you faced loss. You will see healing in the very places that once hurt. You will see joy rise from the ashes of what you thought was gone forever. But I need you to walk with me, not ahead of me, not behind me, but with me. The path won't always make sense, but it will always make purpose. You don't need to understand it. You just need to trust it, because I am the author and finisher of your story, and what I write always ends in victory. Do not fear the shaking that's coming. When others tremble, you will stand. When the world grows darker, you will shine brighter, because my light is within you, and nothing can extinguish what I have ignited. Stay rooted in prayer. Stay anchored in my word. Stay close to me, and no storm will uproot you. This is not a warning of doom, it is a call to destiny. It's a holy invitation to rise higher, to walk stronger, to live with bold faith in uncertain times. The time for half-hearted belief is over. The time for bold conviction has begun. You were chosen to carry my presence into places where hope has died. You are my vessel, my messenger, my reflection in a world that's forgotten my face. So do not shrink back. Do not apologize for your faith. Do not dim your light to make others comfortable. The world doesn't need more silence. It needs your voice. It needs your compassion, your courage, your fire. You have been equipped for this moment, prepared for this purpose, anointed for this assignment. If you can feel this stirring in your spirit, if you know these words are for you, then comment 777 right now, not as superstition, but as a declaration that you receive this word with faith, that you believe your breakthrough is not coming, it's already here. And as you do, remember this: you are not forgotten, you are not forsaken, you are not finished. Heaven is moving on your behalf, angels are fighting for your cause, and doors are opening that no man can close. The promise still stands. The vision will speak. The harvest will come. Be still and know, I am God. I am faithful. I am with you. And this, my beloved child, this is no joke. Your restoration begins now. If this word spoke to your soul, hit that like button right now, not out of habit, but out of faith. And if you haven't already, subscribe and join this family of faith, because we are walking together into miracles, into breakthroughs, into divine purpose. This is not the end. This is the awakening. The light is rising. The promise is unfolding. The time is now. Stay faithful. Stay ready. Stay in my presence. For I am the Lord your God, and I am not finished with you yet.